This is Stoner George for 2017. You're tuning in to Black of the Berry.
Oh,
fire.
Blood fire, blood fire, blood fire. Oh, what's up, motherfuckers? Listen, I am Dean. That over there is the Madman Los. And yo, I know I say this a lot, but we really got special motherfucking guests in the building. My motherfucking kinfolk on the real
That's
shit.
That's blood right there.
Like, legitimately.
That's blood right there.
Our fucking parents and siblings, motherfuckers.
That's blood right there.
It is, as he said his name, Stoner George. What's going on, baby? How you feel? Hold on. Los, do me a favor.
Cue the applause.
Cue the applause.
Live from Boulder.
Oh, shit, live from Boulder. What's up, baby? How you feel?
Just relaxing, man. Just relaxing. Enjoying this good weather. Trying to stay, safe. How about you, brothers?
Same thing, man. Just trying to stay creative. Trying to keep the brand moving forward, and through this whole pivot of what the world's going on. We just like you, crazy out here. 2020 crazy, but you can't use it as a crutch.
Nah.
Got to be supporting the brand. Stoner Light Clothing. This is just a little that I'm gonna be sending my stuff off in. You see the beautiful shirts in the back.
Oh yeah. Hold on. So you know what? Hold on. You cannot.
Go ahead, my Joe.
Okay. So hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. I just was seeing something. So let's kind of get right into that for the people. So you have a brand for legitimate stoners, and you know what though? Hold on. Before we do that, I think it's only right. I know that you came to church prepared, George, because right now we're in church. We're about to have fellowship, and I know you came prepared. Did you come prepared?
Always stay ready.
So I think if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. So I think before we even start this conversation, just to show the authenticity.
If you got fired, then fired up.
You know what I'm saying? Fire that thing on up. You know what I'm saying? And of course, Stoner George, you've been doing this shit since '93. So you know what I mean?
Since 1993, I've been smoking weed. Ask about me.
I was born in '91.
Right. I was 1 year old.
And I'm 20. I'm 29 now. That means he's been smoking reefer for 27 years. Hot diggity goddamn damn.
You're a vet.
A vet in the game.
You Tim Duncan of smoking weed.
So
life.
So here's the question. When did you decide that, like, you know what? Like, because everyone gets creative when they smoke, when they go ahead and medicate, right? But when was it that you decided I'm gonna put this on paper? Because see, so for people who don't know, the design on the far right of your screen, which is going to be Stoner George's left, the red shirt, that was the first design that came out of this. That was where it all started, and then eventually he progressed. So when did you decide that you were going to put the pen to the, you know what I mean, the pen to the paper and the paper onto fabric?
Well, let's start it, back in school when you're sitting there and you're trying to figure out your life, what you're going to do, and you have a lot of dreams, you have a lot of goals. Some work, some don't. This creation happened in school. Messing around, doodling. That moment right there. I knew I wanted to be a businessman, but I didn't know which way to go. Having, family members that, indulge in the cannabis world sometimes can influence you to, also have those same tendencies that they have. But you can also have different mind thoughts that can also help you with the tree of life. And that's what some people have to understand. So when I right then and there, I knew I had something because people were saying, what's that? So I came up with the name Smackaroni. That was the first thing I did. Once I had the name, I knew I had something. Right. So my whole Stoner Life, that was the goal. Stoner Life. Everything is Stoner Life. I didn't think I was going to be Stoner Life Clothing because I didn't know how far to go. But I knew Macaroni Tony, which was this guy. He was the truth. Everybody loves him. Everything else fell behind him because he was the starter. I printed up 100 shirts, sold maybe 75. That showed me right then and there I had something that was different. Right then and there.
All right, so hold on. Let's pump the brakes right there. So let's talk about how you got those 75 shirts off. Talk about the hustle and grind of that, because one thing is, obviously besides, what you're doing, you know, doing it for stoners. As you said, you're a businessman too. So break down the hustle that you ran to break off them 75. Well, just so people get an understanding, because at this point you're in the, you know what I'm saying? Because right there you're at like the startup phase. So talk about that.
That's the whole point of it all. You have to know where you're going to start at, so you can know where you're going to end at. And the people that was close to you, the people that know you, the people that seen you, the people that, you know, trust you and maybe love you, even if they hate you. Sometimes that hate can be joined into love. So what I did was, once I bought my shirts, I went right to Main Street.
Mm-hmm.
I bought
Main Street. People don't know Main Street in Hempstead. It's a hub for hustlers. You can get whatever you need down there.
Exactly. That's like Main Street. You go. You got something, you gonna get it off. So, you know, I came to Main Street and I just hit up the local merchants, and a couple of people that, you know, own their own shops was definitely loving and supporting me. So I had a couple of people where they would buy 3 shirts just off the love. They didn't care what shirt I gave them. As long as I gave them the shirt, it was the support that they want to give. So that's what I'm at. And when you want to do something, put your mind to it, because you will have that support for some real people. And you. So that was the first thing. So the first 20 went to Main Street off the rip. Then when I got home and I started doing little pictures and stuff like that, I got at least about another 10 to 15 off to family members. You know,
facts. So now we're at 35.
Right. So then, once again, when I hit it on the internet, people already knew what I was doing before I got home. So I had people from Florida, Texas, California, Philly, North Carolina, who purchased shirts ahead of time because I did pre-sales.
And then for people who don't know out there, just to put this out there, you are also very well traveled man. That's why you're naming all these states. Like you're very well traveled. So you know what I'm saying. So the reach is the hustle reaches. You see what I'm saying? Like you do the work.
The hustle has arms.
It's got arms, baby. You know what I'm saying? It was United States now. It was United States.
It's arms and legs, baby. We running.
So continue on, brother.
So, you know, like I said, so those states, you know, I got shirts from moved out to those states. People loved them, you know, sent me back pictures of them, you know, wearing the shirts. And then after that, that's where more family and friends purchased more of the shirts.
Fact.
So that's for the 75. Now the other 25, what I did was the third day I was on a podcast as well.
Facts.
I support the podcast where I sponsored the podcast. So I gave away 10 shirts just right then and there within the podcast, because that's the whole point of it. You have to give to get. There was
Don't say.
For the record, I did just purchase that shirt in black. I can't fucking wait. I'm gonna go everywhere with that motherfucker. You don't even understand. Like I'm gonna be in all the places I shouldn't be with that shirt.
You will be
getting to Ruth Chris with that shirt on. What's up, y'all?
Hey,
feed the God.
And she was letting people know about the shipment. This is how the shipment will come. This will be your own personal bag. This is how it comes. So, right, we ship to you this way. The shirt will be in there nice and folded, cut and creased. You will see your logo right away. Character you get, you will see right. This is Jack Harrow.
Let them know. So you know what? Let's get into the designs of that, because obviously you've thought about it. So where did
that's fire? I need that.
Were you smoking the Jack Harrow when you decided to make that exact character? Talk about that story.
Okay, so pretty much like any stoner, a good night, you can have a good dream.
Right.
So the whole point was, what am I going to do next? Dream where I had to have other characters. I had to have other objects and things to get rid of or to sell, on the simple fact that guy alone can't pull it off. So I knew I had something, because I knew right from there, from seeing other clothing brands, you know, that I had to step it up. So once again, like I said, I had a dream of where I knew you had to do something quick. It was one of those type of dreams where it was like, you got to make a change. Okay. So what I did, went to the strands I said, let's try to make names off of the strands because the whole cannabis want to stick with the world. So once I did that, I came up numerous names. I came between maybe 1,000 to 2,000 names that's usable to be characters. I'm going to use maybe 1,000. So I already have 100 characters ready to go. So this is just the beginning.
The bag is deep. So you're going to turn into seasons.
Oh, this is going to be a very seasonal thing. Every season you will see 1 or 2 characters. That's a guarantee.
That's fire.
But now, eventually you're going to have the characters interact and like mingle because remember, because we do have the cross strands.
Right.
So then we got to see Mama, Daddy, and then what they create, right?
Another story because it's a comic book turned into.
Well, you know what though? You know what? Here's my question. Since we're on this topic,
right,
and you've been doing this since '93, you're a professional at this. Can we talk about that old school haze? Can we talk about that for a second? Can we talk about that? Like
the old school haze or the old school sour?
No, we're gonna do both. Okay. Because then that's it was like that's like we're gonna talk about it. So let's talk about the haze first, because the haze was really popping in like the 80s and 90s, right? Obviously, I wouldn't know, but
early 20s, heavy.
Now, for you, since you now talk about. How strong was it compared to everything else? And how strong was the weed then compared to the weed now?
No, potent.
Well, I would say it was all about the touch. That's one thing I would say. I would say the consistency of highness is the same, but it's about the touch. See, what people don't understand, if you handle your cannabis the wrong way, where you touch it, you take some of the THC off. You make it weaker by the touch. So it's all about that. See, a lot of times you can have some fire bud or cannabis, but when you get it, it's not because everybody done handled it and touched it. So now, it kills the quality of it. So the quality is still the same, but the variety is better now. We have a lot of variety and a lot
more variety, yeah.
All right, but about the haze. Let's talk about the haze. So let's get to it.
Well, you were supporting the haze. You was really
no, because I feel as if I never got like people said that they would. Oh, this is haze, but it's like this ain't the like. I remember what these motherfuckers would come in smelling like. Like when I was younger, and it was wild. I used to be like, "Holy shit, I'm never touching this shit. This shit smells ridiculous." You machine shit. And then when Buff joined, oh hell broke loose.
That was always in the play where it was always like, yo, is it sprayed on porn? Because some people would do that. They would spray it like a car freshener that they would get that would be real strong, and that would make it more potent. Let it sit, and let it air out. But it'd be crazy, and you would think it's some real watermelon, but it ain't. It was, you know what I'm saying? But
they with deregulation.
Right. Definitely had you some right official haze. Purple haze was one that was official. That was a strand that was consistent. I would say.
OG.
But what happened? Is it even still out anymore? I feel it's
the
hybrids of it still.
Certain climate has to be in. Remember, the earth's been changing, so I don't think it can be grown anymore. Like they're living anymore because of the soil. The soil has to be a certain way. Real like that with this, that's why you have now the hybrids, because now you can grow outside, you could do all these other things, That's
what I'm saying. They probably still have hybrids of some shit because out here in Boulder, out here in Colorado, it's different. It's different.
Right. So
it's different.
So let's talk about different.
We're talking about when you talking about that variety. We're talking about variety. We're talking about shit that looks like it descended from the moon.
But then I just want to, before we get to current, let's just now we're moving along.
Right.
So now
I'm curious in the characters because you showed me that Jack O'Hara shit. I'm trying to see what else is behind you. Like, what is that? What is that blue shirt to behind you?
Okay, so that's DW. So that is pretty much DW. The twin of DW, dabbing twins.
Oh, okay.
Right? So they're twins, female.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
The male.
Right.
So what they rocking with is these two.
Okay.
Josh, gentlemen, I apologize. So
Not
these
good.
are a startup of dabs because you have characters for cannabis, but you don't have characters for the dabbing world. So that's what I bring also. You know,
Them dabs are serious.
710. That's why you got the 420 710.
Those dabs are
So them two,
they're life changing.
Ooh, shit chills just think about them shits.
you know,
Shout out to OG Jones.
also,
Death.
you know what I'm saying, gentlemen? You will receive stickers in your packaging of the character. You see, okay?
Okay. I fuck with those.
You receive stickers with every character.
Oh.
Okay. You will also receive pins.
Oh.
Pins. All right. I have Munchie Man pins.
Wait. This shit comes with your order?
Yeah.
For free?
Order. That comes with your order.
Oh shit! That's a hell of a time out. Let these motherfuckers know how much your shit is.
Yeah.
Cause it's not even expensive.
This is the pack.
Each shirt costs $28.95 plus tax, because I have to pay taxes. Stoner Life Clothing 427.
So like 30 a shirt. 30
a shirt. And then plus shipping and handling. It ain't even that bad. You see all the shit that you fucking getting?
Exactly. Not even that bad. And you will receive, I will give you business cards. You will receive all that with your purchase. All right. Everyone. I also have the old school out of order, which is the original. This is the new out of order. See, this shirt is not going to come out because this is going to be a vintage.
That's what I'm about to say. I was about to ask, what is that shirt you got on right now? And then you just showed us. So, boom,
sure.
I already got it.
Okay.
Only you were the exclusives. I got it.
Be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
The exclusive all day. Have to make sure I take care of the team.
Right. I like that.
A family member, friends that are close. You got to set yourself right when you're about to do business.
Facts.
So like I was saying, I also have, my Munchie Man here came up with this gentleman. Very, very, very funny way.
Can you bring him or have a bring close to the camera for the gods?
Yeah.
Munchie Man. That man got the snacks.
Yeah.
Man got one bit of snacks, man.
We will also be having.
That's gonna be my next one I get.
Right. Edibles will be coming soon in the future. Let you know. Now, I also have over here, like I said, the Devin twin. She is going to be very big because females need to have more light. So I'm also coming out with more female characters as well. Get that light.
Now, are you going to have more female clothing, like just for females?
Have to. If the woman, we can't, this is all unisex, but at the same time, we're still going to have something just for females.
Talk about it.
They are the very most important part of life.
Life.
That was very PR answer.
That's a clip. That's a clip right there.
Right.
I haven't seen one.
Right. So now let me get into the stoner part here. You're right. So what are your favorite top three? Let's what you want to do? Top three, top five? Your favorite strands?
And can I say this for the record?
What?
I have a medical card because of football and stuff. Yeah, I can legally do these ventures because all these years of sports and me beating the shit out of people, it paid a price on my body. So when I was putting you niggas through the ringer, the price that I got paid is I can smoke reefer now. My body creaks when I wake up. That's why you got to do DDP yoga. Helps you out. I'm still in pain. That's why I need the medication. I'm still in pain. So.
Right. I hear you.
Not dead ass. My knees are wild. Suck. Pause. Just they got dislocated and shit like that. But yeah. So your favorite weed strength, please.
Saying that to say this.
I'm gonna tell you the truth, just the original regular Girl Scout cookies. Like that's one of my top, ones. And so, I would say White Rinse. That's my fave. White Rinse. That was definitely one of them. I kind of stick with those strands within that, that realm. I just had a new one, Skittles. That right there, I'm not going to front. That might be one of my new ones.
Skittles.
Skittles.
Is it like some shit that when you smell, when after you smoke it, it has like a fruity after smell?
Some of this shit is wild.
The burn itself, that's what I'm, indulging in now at this moment is Skittles. It's definitely a good smooth, because that's what you're looking for. You don't just get to the high skies. You want to actually do it smoothly.
Right. Good takeoff.
Takeoff has to be nice because you're gonna come down crashing with the land.
Right. Absolutely.
But yeah, those strands right there are my favorite right there. There's a ton of them that are good, but I like the high quality ones. High quality ones are what we need. The hybrids, those are all good now. I was quality of them or what they're doing is the farmers are in their time and putting in some work.
So schools now for this shit.
Yeah. So I'm all over the board here, but I'm thinking back to the brand. What do you think what do you think makes your brand different from those other brands out there that try to do obviously this is a market that people are already trying to tap into. So what do you think makes your brand different than everybody's?
Well, I'm not trying to really do too much different. I'm just trying to bring my flavor to the clothes. I'm going to have the exact same clothes everyone is going to have. There's two different, but what I bring to the clothes, what I put is me, and this is me. These are my creations. This is me, boy, sitting there on our couch, coming up with. That's why we was out of order when we came up. Man, we was just straight up out of order, and that's where it started from. So I want to bring that to the fashion sense, and also bring the cannabis world to fashion, because a lot of people have a brand that's doing cannabis just because we're trying to do. No, I'm trying to bring us to fashion, because we're not on yet. Where we can actually go and do fashion week. Instead of just festivals.
Doing a fashion week and you smoking the reefer on the thing. I can see that. I would love to be a sponsor of that.
Listen. I was about to talk about the sponsorship of this. I'm like, listen, you need some brand ambassadors here. We can set that up.
Would have no problem being a brand ambassador.
He knows what it is. We already spoke about that. Don't worry about it, Los. You on top. Don't worry about it.
Okay. We tapped in. We tapped in. We tapped in already. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So
go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just like in tune with the whole startup of it. You know what I mean? The whole path, and having the control of it. You know what I mean? 100%. You know what I mean? That's what I'm about, is having it like from your head to the shirt. You know what I mean? Right. So it's like,
I do have a question. Where do you see it evolving to? Because obviously this is where it is now, but I know you have like a grander theme. So like, is this eventually gonna like now is it, because you're talking about like a fashion week? So that would tell me that you're gonna have like,
that's what he said. He trying to bring weed to fashion.
Yeah, but hold on, hear me out. So that means that you're gonna have, everyday clothing. Then you're gonna have some luxury items. Right. You're gonna have those like in between, like what do you just plan on becoming a total conglomerate and then just kind of just?
I'm trying to be like Macy's and J.C. Penney's.
Oh, ooh. Bars.
I want you to come and shop with me.
Right.
Bars.
Because I'm not just gonna have clothes. I'm gonna have other accessories. I'm going to have bongs, bowls, papers. I'm going to have a lot of different things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to talk too much. I'm trying to be like Disney, but you know,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want
Bars. Shout out to the mouse.
Mm.
Bars.
I'm trying to be out like that. You know, it's never going to stop.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
That's never going to stop. Universal, that's never gonna stop.
Mm-hmm.
No matter if we here or not, that's never going to stop. So I want this to stop, no matter if I'm here or not.
Right.
Facts. That's going to pass down to the legacy.
Right. I want this to keep going. No, I started. That's my job. My job is to be the starter.
Mm-hmm.
We always have to pick the
Facts. Listen.
timing. You get to pick it.
Time is now.
Mm-hmm.
Time is now, baby.
That's a fact.
This has been one hell of a motherfucking episode.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate you for stopping by Stoner George with Stoner Life Clothing. It's lit. Oh, of course, brother. Of course.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Listen,
we're gonna tap in for another one.
Listen,
sure.
before we
need that.
Before we leave the people, let them know where they can check you out at, your social media and your website. Yes, where they can buy the clothes at.
Clothing for 2710 LLC. You can check me out on Facebook, Instagram. I'm gonna be on YouTube soon.
Facts.
On Twitch. Gonna be on WeedTube. I don't know if y'all know about that. We're gonna be on WeedTube. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's where you jump in at. We're gonna talk though. You already also you can hit me at Stoner Life Clothing for 2710 at gmail.com. You can hit us. Also, I'm gonna be dropping the webpage next week, so be ready. All right.
Well, by the time this comes out, the webpage will be out. So let you know the website.
That's even better. The webpage will be popping at that time.
Right.
That's what. Do you have the website? Do you have the address yet?
2710.com. That's what it's gonna be.
www.stonerlife42010.com, people. That's what you've been able to get. 427.com, people.
2710.com.
www.stonerlife42010.com.
Yeah,
go over there and check it out. Listen, I am Dean. That over there is the Madman Los. That right there is Stoner Life Clothing.
Appreciate you, bro.
CEO.
Yes.
Stoner George.
Yep.
He's
man
loving
himself.
chicken.
Yes.
Bless.
We are out. Appreciate you, brother.
Good look.